Bismillah. Okay, folks, welcome back. We are looking at the text called Leaving Home, 1998 QCA SATS paper. Okay, it's called, these questions are about leaving home. The extract from a novel, A Candle in the Dark. So, question number 1. Clara was in bed when her mother Lottie came to, what did she come to do with, okay, nice and nice shouting. What did the mother come to do? Wake her up, talk to her, go on, Mr. Ryan. So she came to talk to her, and that is absolutely right. Okay. Lottie explained that Clara and Maxi were going to live in, where were they going to live in? Okay. Going to go and live in England. Well done. Okay, where they would be safe. The following day, Lottie took Clara and Maxi to the station and said goodbye. Clara, Maxi, and the other children travelled. So now I talk about the first part of the journey. They did travel a short distance, all night long, home again, or to Germany. Okay, let's have a look. They traveled all night long. And the evidence of that is in which part of the text? Can you tell me which part of the text? So if we look at the original part of the text, okay, and it tells you things in here. Okay. Here, all night long. She was halfway between sleeping and waking. So that's on page 1 with the picture of them looking out the window. Lovely. So all night long is the right answer based on that. Okay.
And
Hang on a second, that one. There was a kind lady who gave Maxi
an extra bar of chocolate.
an extra.
No, small lemonade. That was to the girl.
Ah, we're talking about Maxi. So if you look back at the text now.
I'm on the page.
Okay, what did Maxi get as extra?
Chocolate.
The children were given chocolate lemonade, and the best of all things. Okay, Maxi had an extra bar of chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay, so circle that. Excellent answer. Question number 5. Clara was pleased with this gift because
It was made with love.
it was made with love.
Then someone.
That was the gift. What was that gift you're talking about? That was the rag doll. So an old man gave Clara a rag doll. Clara was pleased because it was made with love.
Then someone came to hurry Clara and Max because it was time to get on the ship.
It was time to get on the ship. Now, which part of the text has that part on it? Right at the end. Last sentence out here. Hurry and Maxi towards the ship. Excellent. Okay. Hang on. So you're too far ahead of us. Question number 7. At the beginning of the story on page 7, how do you know that Maxi is younger than Clara? Right now, let's go to the text first of all. And let's go to the beginning of the story. And the beginning of the story is here. So Lottie, no, we haven't asked anybody. Let's look for the text on our page, please. So what are the clues that tell us that Maxi was younger? Okay, I want somebody to give me a clue. Okay, I found one over here. The second paragraph on the end. Can you see my cursor here? Can you see this? Okay, I don't have anything to do with it. And you will look after Maxi, who doesn't really know what is happening. So, go on.
The clue is we will only spare a few. I didn't get that.
Okay.
I don't.
Well,
Is it the clue is that said that look after Maxi. If Maxi was the oldest, the mom would tell Maxi to look after Clara.
okay, so we know here from this, it says that you look after Maxi over here. Okay, so this one over here, we look after Maxi. That's the clue. That's what we're going to do for now. So number 1. So number 7, what we're going to write down for number 7 is. So we know that he is younger because mom. So what's the mother's name?
Lottie.
Lottie Told Clara. Clara is the girl, yeah?
Yeah.
Told Clara to look after. Okay, this doesn't like doing it. That's my full stop right there. And dots. It just doesn't like giving me dots.
You're getting used to it. Low. What does that even say? It says
So Lottie told Clara to look after Maxi. And that is the reason how we know that
Max.
so this indicates, okay, that Clara is older.
That's quick.
I can't get this. I can't get the dots. I have to do this. What?
Oh, Maxi, can't read it.
Okay. Lottie told Clara to look after Maxi. This indicates that Clara is older. Done.
Can I read it?
Okay, hang on a second. Right. Question number 8. Clara's mother, Lottie, prepared carefully for Clara and Maxi leaving home.
Write down 2 things she did and why she did.
Okay, for the marks, there are lots and lots of things that we could go. A total of possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10 possible answers for what we can put for the 2. So these 2 answers here, there's 5 different variations. We can have like those 2 answers plus another 5, lots of them. So there's 10 possible answers for what she did and why she did them. So let's from the class start giving me one at a time, please. What did she do to prepare the children for this journey, for leaving home? Put your hand up and give me one, please, and give me the page that we're on. Okay, let's look back at the text. Okay. Okay, let's look at that page. Okay. Can we find the exit? Okay. Here we go. There was cardboard labels around the neck of each child. That was one form of preparation. That's one possible answer. Let's look for any more. Okay, what else? You can underline them, yeah. But no, actually don't underline because when you can do your homework, you'll already have the answers. Just look at this. Just look at the part of the text. Okay, what else? Okay, any more? Well, she was also smartly dressed. Why was she dressed smartly?
Because
she wanted her children to have a nice impression. So when the last time they see the mother, she looks beautiful and stuff. So she's dressed smartly, so she looks really nice for the children. We have labels around their necks so they won't get lost, so the people know who they are. That's 2 possibilities. Any more? Okay, there's a part in here about something about preparing envelopes. Where's that?
that's on page 7. She prepared envelopes.
Where's that? Here we go. Prepared envelopes so they can write. So we already found 3. Let's write some of them down now. Okay, here we go. So what Lottie did. So we're gonna choose. Which one should we choose? Should we choose prepared envelopes? Yes.
Yeah. Hey. Prepared.
So prepare the envelopes. Now, why did the mother prepare the envelopes? So that when they get to England, the children can simply write a letter, pop it in there, and it'll come back to them. Yes?
Are they Germany or England?
They're leaving from Germany and going towards England. The war was there. So the reason for preparing envelopes was?
Because.
So?
Oh, they could write.
So Clara. Oops.
Wait.
So Clara could write home.
Could write. Home. The dot again. Could write home. To
to her mother. Lottie. Okay, so we did the prepared envelopes. Now we also had that they prepared labels. Okay, so we can have prepared labels or prepared labels. Now where were the labels placed?
Around the neck.
Was it on the next or around the next? Okay, which part of the text is that? Around the next. This one, yeah. This part of the text. Around the next.
Around the prepared labels. Prepared labels around the neck.
Okay, now what was the purpose of preparing the labels on next? Inshallah, we'll start now. So everybody would know who the child was, and so the child wouldn't get. So the child, so the children could be identified easily. So the children. Shh, can you make sure yours fits into the box? I'm writing a bit big here. Make sure yours fits in the box. Yeah, no. So the children could be easily identified and not lost. Identified, so they know who they are. Not terrified, identified. Identified. And so they wouldn't get lost. And where they were going. And where they were going. So I had information on that they were going to England and stuff and who they were. Okay, that will do for the first part of the question. I'm just going to pause the recording now. Just going to pause the recording and come back after the prayer break, inshallah. Okay, bismillah. Okay, folks, welcome back. Right, we are going to move on to the next page now. Okay, right. I think what we need to do for this is bring this down. Oh, so that's what is there. Come on there. Okay, this is the next page of your double page, okay? Leave your homework. Number 9. Clara whispers, I'm not crying. Page 7. Explain the reasons why Clara was pretending not to be upset. Let's first of all find out where she says that she wasn't crying.
She held her breath. She never spoke, so she don't cry.
Okay, Clara felt tears sliding out of the corners of her eyes in spite of all her bright words. Okay. I'm not crying, she whispered aloud. I'm not. She sat up in bed and rubbed her face with the corner of the quilt. This time tomorrow, she thought, we will be on the train. Now, hang on a second. Hang on. So the question is going to give us how many marks for that? Question number 9.
3 marks.
Question number 9 is worth 3 marks. So we need to give a nice
3 points.
3 main points. Okay, question number 9. We need to develop our answer. Okay, now Clara is the daughter, and she was trying to hide her crying in front of her mother. Okay, so what did she want to show her mother? Now, for example, hang on a second. Okay, right. So Clara whispers, I'm not crying. Explain the reason why Clara was pretending not to be upset. So Clara, what did she want to show her mother?
She was strong.
Okay, Clara wanted to show or demonstrate to her mother I'm going to write outside the box sometimes. Can you make sure you keep yours inside the box? To demonstrate to her mother to demonstrate to her mother that she was strong enough mature enough to handle the, what was it? It was challenge, wasn't it? Challenge of looking after okay, looking after Maxi.
Maxi, she was. Had one line there. After Maxi, what else?
So Clara wanted to demonstrate to her mother that she was strong, mature enough to handle the challenge of looking after Maxi. Okay, when they would be far away in England. When they would be far away. Can you make sure yours fits in, please? Away. Mine's nice and big so you can see it. In England. Not in Africa, in England. They weren't going to Africa.
You're going to England.
Yeah, England. Yeah, they weren't England.
The United Kingdom. You don't know how to.
Question number 10. On pages 8 and 9, find and copy 3 of the words or phrases which show that the train and platform were crowded. So we're going to find those 3. Let's look at the text. Okay, hang on a second. So we go forward. This is the page. Now, I don't have a facility to highlight on this current software at the moment unless I load it something else. So, right, let's have a look for them. I will wave my pen around the path when you find it. Okay, let's have a look. Everybody have a look at the text. Have a look at your text. Your text is not even open. Have a look at your text.
What page?
This one here, the picture on this one. 8 and 9.
I'm getting your page.
Shh. Shh.
You have record though. I can't see. Very fast. How come there's a
Hang on a second.
I see what you're doing. I can either go to you can either go to
Hang on a second. Look for the evidence. I'm now got the facility to start highlighting.
Can you do this one?
Okay, what's happening now?
Can you turn back? I just need to carry on from looking. Use your booklet. I'm looking on one about the answer bit that is writing. Well, after my lesson.
Okay, right. Okay, we found 3 evidences in the text. There are a few more, by the way. We found 3 evidences. Maxi cried when you saw the crowd on the platform. That indicates lots of people. Second one was, it says here, children and parents surged towards the train. That also indicates there were lots of people. And the third one over here in red, it says that there were thousands and thousands of them. That's just a few. There are at least another 4 possible answers. So, okay, then the 3 that we found right now. You could have had other children pushed into the remaining seats. You could have every hand that Clara could see was waving. You could have they are all going to England. Oh, okay. And Lottie and pushed back. Lottie and the other parents had been pushed back behind the barriers. You could have at least another 3-4 answers that would indicate lots of people. Now these 3 answers we need to write them down into our text. Okay, that's good. So number 1, what we write down? What did we say was the answer for number 1? We said Okay, we said Maxi cried when he saw the crowds. Maxi cried. Can you write it down, please? Maxi cried when he saw the crowd. Can you make sure you keep yours on the lines, please? Mine are going slightly off lines because I'm writing a bit bigger for you to see. Okay, that's one. What was the second reason we said?
Thousands of them.
Children and parents surged towards the train. Let's write that down. Children and parents surged towards the train. Children and parents
Surged towards the train.
surged towards the train. I'm going to go slightly off the line. Did you get yours on line? Sorry, surge towards the
Train.
Sorry.
Train. I was like, why are I line? Oh, train.
Surge towards the train. We're recording for, so please keep it civil. Okay, number 3. Hang on a second. There were thousands and thousands of them.
Yes, sir. Thousands of them.
Or thousands and thousands. Okay, that's lovely. So we gave you 3 possible answers. We gave you 4 other answers as well. Okay, question number 11. Okay, let's have question number 11. Can we have Mr. Riyan, can you react to the answer now, please?
At the station, Clara would say, look after Maxi, he would be sad later.
Okay, page 8. Why was Maxi not sad at first? And that's a question for you to think about. Okay, so he wasn't sad at first. Let's have somebody else. Okay, at the back, Mr. Kamal, do you have any ideas, or we just sitting there writing down answers? Hello, Mr. Yes.
Maxi wasn't sad at first because he was thinking about all the excitement of going on the train at first.
Because he was young and he was excited. It was the novelty of going on train.
So when he
The first time. It's the first time for him, was it?
Yeah, it was first time.
Okay, lovely.
When he saw the crowd, he started to cry.
No, he never cried when he saw the crowd.
Okay, right. Let's change color now. Yeah.
No, Maxi cried.
Okay, so
That's
Maxi.
his way of shouting.
Maxi.
Yeah. Maxi was excited about going on the train.
Excited about going on the train.
Going on the train for the very first time. For the
very first time.
oops, I wrote
That's
fast.
very fast.
Whoa.
time.
Okay, hang on a second. It's easy just to cut it out.
First done it. Oops, not done. Exclamation.
Okay, why was Maxi sad later? Shh, hang on a second. I don't want anybody screaming the answers at me. Okay, why was he sad later?
Because when he saw the crowd. I have an idea. So I got an idea.
Okay, now. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit. We're gonna add a little bit of extra explanation for the question we just done. So Maxi was, I will put it here, was very young. Because Maxi was very young, he didn't understand what was going on.
Very. Because.
Okay, next question, part B. Okay, part B. Why was Maxi sad later? Okay, let's have yes.
Me. Because later when they were on the train, it was like this. Clara, I like this train, but I want to get off now. I want to see Mama.
So the excitement of the train had worn off, is that right?
Yeah.
So the excitement of the novelty of the train, novelty means the newness of it. The novelty of the train ride. Hang on a second. Of the train journey. Had worn off. And he started to miss his.
Mom. I don't blame him.
He started
To miss Mom.
to miss his mother. Yeah? So he was very excited, he's young, he didn't understand what was going on. He's going this journey, yeah, I'm going on a train journey. Afterwards he thought, hang on a second, I'm bored now. He got bored.
Can I please come off? I want to see my Mama. That's right.
Yes, we want to say, yeah. Okay. Done?
What does that say after journey?
It says
Had worn off.
had worn off.
Full stop.
Yeah.
Capital T.
I never done the worn off. I just did.
So not capital T, that's H, sorry. So he started to miss his mother. He wanted his mother, basically. Question number 12. Question number 12. The author describes Clara's time on the train as like an old-fashioned flickering film. Explain as fully as you can why you think the author uses this image and what it tells you about Clara's feeling. I'm going to pause it here. So we look at this first paragraph over here. And she says it looks like old-fashioned flickering film. Okay, all night long. Gave you. So what we can write down here is, so we can say here each time. So we're talking about when she's looking out the window. So each time you look at the window, you look out the window, you look at the window.
Series changes the window. Out the window.
You can actually have it instead at out the window as well, or out of the window instead. Out of the window. It's got changing scenery.
It changes scenery.
It changes it.
That's just the beginning of that.
One point.
It's got changing scenery. So everything's changing. The buildings are changing. The houses changing. They're going past everything. What does she feel this? So it makes her feel what?
Sad because her life has changed.
Oh,
She feels like she's living the story of a film.
Film. Really not film. Says it film.
She feels like she is
You feel like she's in a film.
is okay. Can you all be quiet, please?
so I did another thing.
Done.
We haven't finished yet.
Yeah.
That's the second point. So what's happening in this story? What has she left behind?
Her mother.
So leaving.
Mom died for home. She is leaving.
She's leaving her mother behind.
And father.
Father already gone somewhere. Mother behind. And where's she going to?
England.
The story England.
And going away.
To England.
A new country. In brackets, England.
UK, you could say just short for England.
England. To start a new life. Good life. Okay, every child who could reach a window was leaning out of it and smiling and shouting. Page 10. Why were the children smiling and shouting when they reached Holland? Okay, let's have a look first of all at page 10. Okay, page 10. Okay, which is page 10. Okay, shh. Right. Okay, hang on 1 second. Question number 13. Okay, this is page 10. We'll be done. Okay, lovely. Okay, are you looking at your work? Because you're not concentrating. Look at the text in front of you. So the question was asking for why the children were happy. So every child who could reach a window was being elevated, smiling and shouting. Now, we found two possible reasons and one implied reason. That soon they would be out of Germany and safe in Holland. Okay, when they came. Eventually the train slid into the stations. They were smiling, the people there to greet them. So why were they happy? They were happy because they were away from Germany. There was food and drink for them. And the Dutch people, what were the Dutch people doing? They were greeting them. The platform was crowded. Everyone in Holland seemed to be was welcome them. Here we go. Here's one that we missed out. There, a third reason. In the text. We're going to flick back now to the actual writing part. Here we go. Question number 13. Number 1, we only have to give 2 reasons. We found 3, possibly more. So the first reason was
Germany and they will be safe in Holland and away from Germany.
So they will be Germany in Holland.
so the children were glad. So you said the children. Okay, can we write it down without actually making noises? The children were safely out of Germany. Safely out of Germany. And in safely out of Germany. Okay. I said safely out of Germany. I'll do this as 1 point. Second point.
I've done the second.
Okay, hang on, nobody else has done second point. The second point could be
Those food and drinks and everyone loves that.
There's food and drink for them.
there's food and drink waiting for them. Done. We could have also the Dutch people were there to welcome them. We could have also they were happy to be halfway there. Okay. Lovely. Question number 14. Question number 14. Question number, Maxi wanted to stay with her. He clung to her skirts. Page 11. Why do you think Maxi wanted to stay with the Dutch lady? Let's find that page 11. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Page 11.
So that's
Hang on 1 second. Okay, I haven't asked any questions. Put your hands down. I haven't asked any questions. Let's everybody find page 11. Or the one person just keep on screaming. Okay, I don't care that you know the answer is. We will give everybody else a chance to give, let them find the answer as well. It's not just about you. Question number 14. Right, I want everybody to find the part where Maxi clung to her skirts. Let's find that part of the text.
Maxi was on the second paragraph.
Second paragraph. Here we go, found it.
I know.
Hang on a second. I will ask. I don't know why you keep on saying you know the answer. I will ask anybody to give me the answer. I want everybody to find it. Okay. So Maxi wanted to stay with her. He clung to her skirts. In the end, the Dutch lady herself persuaded him to follow Clara out of the station. So let's have a think what he was thinking. So he looks the same age as my grandson, and you will have some more lemonade. So she was kind and generous to him.
And he never wanted to go. Yeah. Wanted
Okay.
to stay.
Okay, there are quite a few different possible reasons why we could have here. Now let's get back to our text. Now, Maxi is a young child. He sees this old lady, and she's quite like kind to him. So what did he think? Because she was kind and generous to him, he wanted to
Stay with her.
That's a good reason for anybody to say somebody is a person kind and generous. So I think, so ask you what do you think? I think
Maxi was
wanted to stay with the Dutch lady because she was so kind to him. Because she was kind and generous answer. Go on.
Could it be because
She reminded him.
she gave him extra chocolate?
Yeah. Hey, generous to him by giving him extra chocolate. What did she give extra what? Chocolate or lemonade?
It was chocolate.
Get the big
Chocolate. She gave him lemonade.
Clara.
For giving him food.
I thought you said
Extra food.
chocolate.
And
Extra lemonade. Chocolate.
and it was the
Extra chocolate or lemonade.
only person
That got the nice chocolate.
he knew. He knew apart from his sister. Maybe she reminded him of his mother. Well, this is an old lady, yeah, but maybe she reminded him.
Are we in Holland?
Yeah, in Holland.
And we write the story about Holland.
Okay, question number 15. Explain how you think Clara feels the night before she leaves on the train when she gets to Holland. So those 3 points. I want everybody to have a look, think about her feelings on those 3 different parts. I'm going to ask you for the answers. Okay, So we said, I think Clara felt scared the night before she left because she didn't know what was going to happen once she got to England. That's one of her feelings. How did she feel on the train? I think she felt
tired because it was long.
She felt tired on the train because why did she feel tired?
Because it was a long journey. She felt tired and tried to look after her brother.
What does she have to do with her brother? She had to
Look after.
comfort.
What does that mean?
Like, look after her brother Max. What was brother Maxi doing?
Crying.
He kept crying.
Maxi. Where?
Okay, that's been recorded, yeah? Can you stop that now?
He was crying.
He kept on crying. Alright. How did she feel when she got there? I think Clara felt relieved that the long journey, what journey was it? The long train journey was over.
What's up with the I think?
Because they asked her to say, what do you think? Explain how you think. When they ask you how you think, you answer what I think.
Oh, you put it on the table?
So I think she felt relieved when the long journey was over as they reached Holland. Okay?
Can you move the arrow? Can you move that timing thingy? I can't. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, that's Clara's. I think Clara felt relieved that the long train journey was over as they reached Holland. There was also food, drink, and friendly people. For the food and drink, we can go back there a bit and put in brackets. What was the food and drink?
Find a copy of one thing. That's one more. 16.
Okay, have you answered that?
Yeah.
You give all the 3 different feelings in the 3 different places, yeah? You happy with that?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, so.
Okay. We got one more page of this left. Number 16. Look at page 9. Some phrases and sentences on this page help you to see the events from Clara's point of view. Find a copy, one phrase or sentence that does this. Page 9. So we need to find a phrase on page 9 that tells us Clara's point of view, and we're going to explain how it adds, how this phrase adds to the story. So let's look for page 9.
Page 9.
Okay, is this page 9? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. This is page 9. Can we look at page 9, please? And look for some evidence. Right at the top, top line. Shh. Top line. The top line is a good one for us. Okay. Now, if you look over here, Clara knew she couldn't speak, not even one word. If I opened my mouth, she thought all the tears. Whoa, that was squashed. Why am I using the mouse? Shh, hang on a second. Okay, here we go. So Clara knew she couldn't speak, not even one word. If I opened my mouth, she thought all the tears that are squashed together in the back of my throat will spill out like a waterfall. Okay, so now that's the answer that we're looking for there. That shows one of her feelings. So now let's. Okay, so the phrase that we're going to copy out for 16A is going to be. So if I open my mouth, what was it? What did she say? All
the tears squashed together in the back of my throat will spill out like a full screen.
Okay, so that's a phrase. If I open my, what did she open? If I open my, okay. All the tears that are squashed together will spill out. That's the phrase. Okay, now we have to now say, how does this add to the story? Okay, listen.
Have I missed anything?
Everyone wants to go.
Shh, quiet now, recording. So the answer for part B is the above phrase shows us how Clara is very upset and sad to leave her mother. She wants to cry out, but has to hide her emotions in order to show her strong character. We are now going to move on to the next page. Question number 17. Imagine you are going to make a film with 4 scenes to tell the story of the passage you have read. For each scene, write down the setting, the characters, and the main event. The first one has been completed for you. So first scene is Clara's bedroom. Clara's there and Lottie's there. It's conversation between Lottie and Clara. They've made it very simple, their scene. What is the next scene? Okay, now should we do freehand or should we do text?
So freehand.
Text. Okay, scene number 2. Scene number 2, where are they?
England. At the train station.
At the train station. At the train station. Okay, whatever that was. Okay, right, next part. Now, who are the characters at the train station?
Maxi, Lottie.
So the main character is Lottie. Then
Maxi,
Clara, Maxi.
What do you write that?
Lottie, Clara.
Oops, oh.
What the hell are you doing?
Okay.
Shouldn't you be writing down boy? What about the dad?
Okay, hang on a second. Maxi.
The dad
Are the children?
the children.
Are the children and who else are there?
All the children.
All the children's parents. Lovely. Now, what's actually happening in the scene over here? Okay, what is the main thing that's happening here? What's everybody doing? The children are sitting down and the children are getting on the train and the parents are saying?
Bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Children saying
Getting on the train. The train and waving.
You're on the next one.
Whoa.
Oh, so
Waving to
On the
Stop to the
parents.
goodbye.
Okay, right. Can you focus, please? Right, that's the end of scene number 2. Scene number 3. Right, scene number 3. They are now. That was at the train station. Now they are actually
In the train.
on the train.
Oh, on the train.
On the train. Okay, right, lovely. Now, who are the main characters on the train now?
So you go.
Lottie, Clara, Maxi, other children.
No, but this next scene is to do with who, yeah? Go on, then. Clara,
It's just 2
Maxi,
and other 2
and other children.
and others.
Okay, now what's happening now? So they're done all the good boys on the train. So it's really between Clara and Maxi. What's happening? What's Maxi doing? Maxi is crying and Clara is? Maxi is Can we do our work? Everybody needs to go to the toilet. Some of you people. Maxi is crying and
is sleeping.
no, she's not. And Clara is comforting her. Which text have you been reading? Comforting him. Okay, next one. Scene number 4.
Holland.
Okay, so scene number 4 is that the train arrives at
Holland. Clara, Maxi, Clara, Maxi, Dutch lady.
So train arrives at Holland, or the Holland train. Okay, now. Okay, now who is there? You have Clara,
Maxi,
Clara,
the children.
Clara,
Maxi,
the Dutch lady,
the Dutch lady, that's right.
and others.
Dutch lady.
The Dutch lady and others.
And other children.
Why is it going all over?
Can we write down the text?
Yeah.
Rather than moving around the furniture and smash the place up. And a lady and other.
Children.
Okay. Then we finish it? See, the people who are actually copying down on right time have actually finished their waiting while you guys are busy moving the chairs and the tables around, banging into the walls and stuff. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Okay, right.
Not finished.
So,
Just that matter.
shh. So what's actually seen here now? Go on, give me the scene.
The Dutch lady is giving Clara
Chocolate.
and Maxi
Free
chocolate and
chocolate.
lemonade. And
Free chocolate.
Could we just say that that the children are eating and drinking?
yeah.
Yeah, and talking to the Dutch lady. Okay.
And
Yeah.
eating and drinking.
Hang on.
Finished.
Quiet. So who's talking to the Dutch lady?
Maxi and well then.
Maxi.
Clara and Clara.
Okay. That's the end of page question number 17. Now here comes question number 18. Write down what you think about the leaving home story, giving reasons for your ideas. Reasons. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's think about this next question here.
5 minutes left.
Okay. What kind of time have you been learning? From 8 or 5? Well, there's 10 minutes left. Only 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Right. So we're going to talk about the settings, the events in the passage, the characters, and how it made you feel. This is now our opinion on what we feel about the situation for question number 18. Okay, now, what do we think about what's actually happened? Why are the children leaving their home? Because what event is happening?
Shh.
Right, right. So what do we feel about it? Do we feel it's a good thing or a bad thing? Okay. He's really
Bad situation.
Can you stop adding more?
So I think the war is really bad. So what is the war causing?
Fight.
So the war. Well, no, what's happened with the family? So war is causing children to be separated from their parents. The war is causing children to be separated from their parents. The children have to go. How many miles away? How many miles away? Thousands of miles away. Thousands of miles away to different miles away to no, to go to England, aren't they? Eventually, to a different part of the world. Not a different part of the country, to a different part of the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Germany's here and England's there, they're the same place.
No.
To a different part of the world.
The water's making it.
Okay, yeah, different part of the world. Okay.
From England.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months.
And
So, hang on.
6, 2.
So what was it? It was very sad reading about how Clara
About reading Clara's screen.
He was sad.
Okay. Now, what do we... Away from the radiator, you're banging, it's making noise. Okay. So I think the war is really bad. The war is causing children to be separate from their parents. Children have to go 1,000 miles away to a different part of the world. It was very sad reading about how Clara wanted to burst out crying. She was very upset to leave her mother. How do you make us feel? I felt sad.
I felt sad.
I felt sad.
I felt. That's what's wrong with me. He's very happy.
I felt sad for Clara and Maxi.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Clara. Oh, she was very brave not to cry. She wanted to show her mother that she could cope with the huge task of looking after Maxi.
I only did one page.
So I think the war is really bad. The war is causing children to be separate from their parents. Children have to go thousands of miles away. What about? Is there any like guarantee that they will actually meet their mother again?
No.
Okay.
There is no.
So the most saddest part of the story is that nobody knows. Nobody knows that the family will ever be together again. That the family will be able to be together again as the mother who stayed behind might very easily be killed. Yeah, killed. That's it. That's the end of this session for today. We didn't literally stop finishing 2 minutes before our deadline.